Wow, number 33 is still going. Wow. Number 33, that is Brody Greeley, senior, running back and middle linebacker. Their running backs, they are running with a purpose right now, as you can tell. They're running. Parma, they threw the ball 2 out of 3 times last possession, and that kind of surprised me because I thought it was going to be more of a running type of game. And as you can see, Gooding, they haven't passed it once, and they are looking to assert their dominance on the ground right now. And they're doing just that. Every single play, they have gotten more than 10 yards on the ground. Let's see what they do here. Another run to number 33. Wow. 10 yards again. They are just keep going with the run. That is Brody Greeley again, the senior. These Gooding Senators, they are running with a purpose. And I guess it wasn't a first down. That was about 9 yards, I would say. So 2nd and 1 at about, say the 21-yard, or no. Yeah, somewhere around there. They are in red zone territory. See how they do here. Quarterback number 21, I believe, Brady Dill, doing a good job as well. Oh, fumble, and Parma recovers it. That's number 7 for Parma, who just recovered it. Wow. In their own end zone. That was Jared Mickelson, the senior. Wow, what a huge change in events. They had the momentum. They ran the ball every single time, and they had it in their own red zone. Wow. I thought they were going to run it all the way into the end zone just now, but Parma had nothing to do with that. Wow, right in their red zone. Parma came to play today, the Parma Panthers. Got to give them credit right now. But Gooding, they had the run game going, and then just one bad handoff changes everything. Wow. So we'll see what Parma does again on offense. Another spread out look. Oh, we got a penalty flag. See what it is here.
Dead ball, snap infraction, 5-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
That was a dead ball penalty. Snap infraction, that's a 5-yard. Something to keep an eye on here is they got the fumble recovery, but now they're backed up to their own 11-yard line. Should be interesting. I'm not saying safety, but if they lose any more yards, it could be interesting how this plays out. They're huddling up again. As you can see here, they're in their own end zone huddling up. Could be dangerous. Number 9 is checking in right now. Josh Shaw, the senior running back. See what they do here. They're quick to this line after they huddle. Now they're a little bit more tight. And they're another flag. Wow. It looks to be the same thing as well. Another snap infraction. See what the ref says, though.
Offense, 5-yard penalty, replay, first down.
Wow.
First down.
Another penalty flag. This is getting a little, 1st and 20, I believe, at their own 5-yard line. Now this is getting bad for safety. It's a fumble. Wow. Bad snap exchange. Parma jumps on it, though. Number 12, Clayton Trower, the QB. Now they're at their own 2-yard line. Still only 2nd down, but they're going to need a big-time play here to get out of their own end zone. This is getting very dangerous for safety territory. Man, Gooding made a mistake, but their defense is being stout right now. Should be interesting. They're in tight again. 2 running backs in the backfield. Now 1 spread out. Snapping the ball. Another fumble. See, Gooding jumped on it, I believe. Yes, they did. Number 44. That'd be Rio Curtis, the running back and the middle linebacker. Just like that, a fumble puts them at the 2-yard line, right in red zone territory. What a change of events. That was 2 fumbles and back-to-back plays for Parma. And last possession, Gooding fumbled. So a lot of fumbles early and often right now. But, man, I guess Parma does not let their Gooding is not letting their mistakes get the best of them. They fumble last possession, but they get a fumble of their own right back. And now they're in their red zone. Get a snap, running it. Real Curtis in for the end zone, basically untouched. What a blocking job. Touchdown, Gooding Senators. Just like that, it's 6-6. And this ball game's tied. We'll see what they do if they go for the 2-point conversion or they try an extra point like Parma did. We got ourselves a ball game. 6-6 in the first quarter, 7:49 left. Real Curtis just punched it in there. About a 2-yard touchdown. The snap. Drops back to pass. And that's a 2-point conversion to number 2, Eli Easterbrook, the junior. And just like that, it is 8-6. Gooding Senators are up. What a pass, by the way, too, by Cougar Stockham. Doesn't say his grade, but that was a great pass. Excellent protection as well. And just like that, it is 8-6. One thing I will have to say is Gooding's O-line right now and their D-line, if I have one takeaway from this game right now early, their O-line and D-line is asserting their dominance and opening big holes. I know they had that fumble, but that was kind of an unforced error and it wasn't their fault. But their O-line and D-line is causing havoc right now. Big holes on offense, then on defense, they are stuffing them. Parma, besides that one huge pass, hasn't really done anything else. So they're going to need it going. And then the kickoff is here. Another squib kick. About the 20. Oh. That was number 10 on the return. Naomi Carone, the junior. And Parma is back on offense. See how they do here. Like I said just now, even though Gooding is only up by 2, Parma definitely, besides that one play, they haven't had much going. They had that 170-yard pass, but other than that, hasn't done anything on the run game, I would say, at all. But maybe try to go for a pass some more, I would say, because the pass game has been working for them. More of a spread out look right now. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. That's a handoff to number 11. Good run. I'd say that's about 7 or 8 yards. That was number 11, I believe, Cole Redmond. Great run. Just as I was talking about their run game, they just ran it for 10 yards. First down for the Parma Panthers. And if they want to be in this game, if they want to win it, they need to start running the ball like that because they haven't been for the most part, but just now. Great run and honestly great blocking by these Parma Panthers just now. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back again, set. Handoff again to number 11. Good run. Run with some purpose right now, number 11, Cole Redmond. We love to see that. Say that's about 5 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 5. And yeah, even just doing that every single play, it adds up. 5 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards. Because eventually you just get those first downs. Every play doesn't need to be that big 70-yard play, but sure always helps. Well, here we go, 2nd and 5. About their 42, at the 42. 3 wide receivers. Split. Fake handoff got me with the QB keeper, but the defense was not fooled. That is a tackle by number 33, Brody Greeley, the senior. He's having a good game so far. A couple tackles. Man, that It fooled me for sure, that fake handoff. The quarterback kept it and kept going, but Gooding was not fooled at all. But I'm liking, even though that was basically either a loss or no gain, I like the aggressive run style right now that Parma's asserting, saying that we're not going to back down, we're going to run it up your throat. I like that right now from Parma. Another handoff from number 11, but it gets nowhere. Number what is that? Number 33. That will be Brody Greeley. Back-to-back big plays, big tackles, man. Have yourself a day, Brody. Man. See what they do here. It looks like they're in punt position. They had a couple good runs there, but then back-to-back plays that just didn't go their way. She should see what they... Looks like a punt. Number 5. Omar Alvarez, the kicker and punter, so yes. Should be her. Yeah. It's number... Oh. High snap. I think it got tipped a little bit. About rolls to the 41 or 42 yard line. It looked like they got a little tip on there. I could be mistaken. But yeah, about, I want to say a 20-yard punt about. But yeah, Gooding gets it right back after a touchdown. With 4:20 left in the first quarter. Your score again, Gooding. Gooding Senators 8, Parma Panthers 6. Oh, more of a spread out look from Gooding. 3 wide receivers and 1 running back right behind him. Snap, drops back to pass, number 1. Parma's all over that though. What a sack. Pressure right away. That is number 84, I believe, from Parma. Caden Seaward, the senior. Instant pressure. We haven't seen much of that today from Parma, just instant pressure. That is about a 10-yard loss. That is huge for Parma. Now it would be 2nd and 20. Wow. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that was Gooding's first try at a pass attempt, and it does not go well for them at all. Wow. That was more of a spread out look from them. Number 1 again, the quarterback. Shotgun formation. Running back, number 44, and he's still going. Good run, about 12 yards. Rio Curtis, man. He's running with a purpose today, Rio Curtis. Man. It just seems like whenever someone gets to him, he can bounce it off and get a couple more yards always. Pretty sure they call that YAC, yards after catch, but in this case it's runs after carry, so runs after carry, but he does a great job of that, Rio Curtis. Something to keep your eye on. Looks like 2 wide receivers and running back right behind him. Quarterback, Rio Curtis in the backfield. Drops back to pass, number 1. Scrambling on the run. Throws it. Oh, wow. Oh, a play comes in. Might be pass interference.
Flag on the play.
See what the call is here.
Interference on the offense. Penalty is declined. 4th down.
Wow, you don't see that often. Pass interference on the offense. Wow. They declined it. Parma declined it. So a great defensive possession from Parma. And Gooding tried switching it up a little bit and went with 2 passes that possession, and both ended not good at all. So it looks like a little punt formation right now. I'm pretty sure their quarterback is taking the punt. Yeah. What a punt. Wow, from their quarterback. That's a beauty. Goes all the way down to about the 7-yard line, 6 or 7 yard line. That is their QB, folks. Cougar Stockham. Wow. That was a great punt. I'll say that was about a 50-ish yard punt. That is a great punt from a quarterback especially. Wow, you don't see that often. So once again, Parma at their own end zone, not where you want to be. That happened last possession, and they did not do good. So it ended up being a touchdown for Gooding because they fumbled it. So we'll see what they do here. See if they assert their run game again, just like last possession, or they throw it more like the first possession. I guess we'll have to see right now. 2 running backs in the backfield. Little bobbled snap, and this run goes nowhere. Lost it. Oh, no, that is after the play. Tried fooling me. But once again, I can't overstate this enough. The Gooding D-line is just getting after this Parma O-line right now. Parma had a couple good runs last possession. They had good yards, but for the most part, that Gooding D-line is getting after it right now. Looks like a timeout possibly, yes. I'm not sure who called it. By Parma. This will be the first timeout of the game. And just a reminder, this television broadcast is proudly brought to you by Signature Roofing, covering our community. Also, this is streamed by Flow Network and Heckler Productions. Yeah, but so far, a great game so far. Gooding Senators are up by 2, 8-6. Parma, their first touchdown, they went for the PAT, but it got blocked. So that is why they only have 6. But so far, very good game. A lot of fumbles so far. I don't have a certain amount, but it has to be at least 3 or 4. I don't know if it's more of a center issue or just the QB and the nerves with the blue turf and the atmosphere here, which, by the way, amazing atmosphere today on a Saturday morning at about 10 o'clock. And it's a little early for me, but these fans came out to cheer and support their schools, and you love to see that. Here we go, back from the timeout. 3 wide receivers, actually, running back to the right, and he motions. Flag, another flag. Wow. I think this is Parma's 3rd or 4th penalty, and it's only the first quarter. Very undisciplined so far.
Dead ball, false start, offense, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
False start on second down. You can't have that, especially when you're on your own end zone. Now the QB is going to be snapping it from his own end zone, and it's very dangerous for a safety. Motion out. Back to pass. Deep ball. Oh, right in the fingertips. Barely overthrows him. Oh, man. Honestly, it was right there. Almost a great ball. But man, that wide receiver had him beat. Great breakaway speed there, but had his fingertips on it. That could have been a big play. Could have been another huge touchdown for Parma, but just barely misses it. If I was Parma, honestly, I know I've been saying that they should assert their run game, and I think they should still for a certain extent, but man, you've had success throwing the ball. Why not let a couple fly just like that? You almost had it. I say keep throwing the ball. Your QB has an arm, obviously. Number 12, Clayton Trower. Great ball. Another motion out, number 11. Drops back to pass. Oh, huge hit. Oh, almost picked off, but a huge hit. He's going to be feeling that one, man. Wow. What a hit. Just like I've been saying, man, this Gooding D-line's been getting it to the Parma Panthers, but somehow Clayton Trower got that ball off, and honestly, it almost got picked off, but that was pretty impressive that he even got it that far after that huge hit. He was down on the ground for a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. Hate to see any injuries today. Now another punt from Parma. It's number 5, Omar Alvarez, the senior, I believe. Number 12 in motion in the punt. What a boomer. A lot better of a punt last time. Gooding returns it. 21, Gooding. Oh, wow. What a return. Number 21, Brady Phil from Gooding. It's about a 20-yard return. That punt had great air time, hang time, but great return as well. Now, just like that, Gooding is in, yeah, they're in red zone territory at the 15-yard line. Man, Parma needs to stop getting themselves in their own territory, because just like that, red zone opportunity after red zone opportunity for Gooding. Now Gooding just needs to capitalize. Number 1 at QB, shotgun formation. Hands it off to number 44. Great patience. He's still going. Number 44 in for the end zone. Rio Curtis. Touchdown, Gooding Senators. And just like that, another touchdown. 14-6. Gooding's run game, man, it is something right now. And Rio Curtis, he is having himself a day. He is running hard and running with a purpose, as that is his 2nd touchdown. Man. And that was great patience, by the way. Most running backs struggle with just hitting the hole and going right away, but he took a little sidestep and he was dancing a little bit out there. That was beautiful. Here we go. 2-point conversion. We'll see if they passed again like last time. But number 1, shotgun. Drops back to pass again. Oh, high one. 2-point conversion. What a pass to number 23, Derek Solskjaer. Cougar Stockham. Beautiful ball right where it needed to be. Wow. I'm telling you, if he put that anyplace else, he couldn't have got it. But, man, right in the breadbasket. Right where, if you're a wide receiver, that's right where you want the football. Beautiful placed ball in the corner of the end zone. And a great route as well, man. That was great. Derek Solskjaer, great route. It's kind of interesting. 2 extra point conversions, both passes, and beautiful throws. I mean, great throws. The first one was more of a bullet pass, straight where it needed to be, and then this one was more of a floater, but rainbow pass, but beautiful throw, man. Maybe they should be throwing it more, because those are some beautiful balls, but Rio Curtis is having himself a day. Here's the kickoff. Another squib kick hits him right in the arms. Wow, that could have ended bad, but great catch from number 84 from Parma, right on the front line. That would be Caden Seward. But man, these squib kits are kind of unexpected, even for Gooding, I would say, because you don't know where that thing's gonna go. And hits number 84 from Parma right in the chest, but they have him here as a linebacker and D end and also a tight end, so that makes sense, but right in the hands and a beautiful catch. Wow. Parma on offense again. See what they do here. 3 wide receivers, back to pass. A lot of time, great. Oh, man. O-line protection was great just now, though. That was very good. Wasn't the best ball there. Number 12, but had all the time of the world, I will say. Parma's O-line really did good there. I've been seeing a lot of Gooding's D-line getting to them, but I got to say, that was great protection. Must have been a little mistiming with the QB and wide receiver there, but yeah. Like I've been saying, I think they should keep throwing those deep balls because the first one, obviously, and that huge 70-yard touchdown, and they've had opportunities to get more. So, oh, another pass. Oh, well, chippiness from number 22 and 23, shoving a little extra curricular activity. But yeah, that was more of a screen pass, I want to say, behind the line of scrimmage. But I don't know. Interesting that they went with that right there. Could have been a good play if the got a completion and a nice little screen. One thing that I've been noticing is each time Parma, they have one of their players run over to the sidelines and their coach calls them in for a play, and they go back to the huddle and then go in for the play call, which I think is interesting, something to look out for the play clock and things like that. 3 wide receivers. Number 12 at QB. Shotgun pass. Back to pass. Oh, hit big. Incomplete pass. I thought maybe it could have been a fumble, but Gooding's D-line gets to him right away. Looked to be they were going for a deep ball again, but nothing doing here. Are they going to go for it, or are they going to kick it? Looks to be the theme of the game so far. No, I don't think anyone has gone for it on 4th down, but so far, I do not think so. And it looks to be the case this time as well. Looks like a kick. Number 5, Omar Alvarez again. Oh, hits his own guy. But a penalty flag comes in. That could have been bad.
Dead ball, legal motion, offense, replay 4th down.
Wow. Penalty flag, but that saved them. That could have been really bad. Another thing to keep an eye on is the penalties that Parma has been giving up right now. I think that's their 5th or 6th possibly, and it's still only the first quarter. See how this punt goes. Hopefully better than last time. There we go. Boomer. Omar Alvarez. Oh, and it's muffed. He still gets it and a couple yards. Nice burst of energy there. That could have been really bad with the muff punt, but he went for at least 10 or 15 yards. That's pretty impressive that he got it. I'm Parma there. I'm running as fast as I can to get on that ball, but Gooding's blocking was really good there. And credit to the kick returner. Great burst of energy when you thought nothing was there. Made something happen. A great yardage. Now it's about their own territory. 36-yard line. Their own territory. Cougars Stockham in shotgun once again. Back to pass. Little screen action. Good run. Stiff arm. He's still going. Rio Curtis. Big gain. Man. That looks like a theme right now. Give Rio Curtis the ball and let him work. Because, man, the 2 rushing touchdowns already, and then, as you can see, he has hands as well. He's catching the ball out of the backfield, going for screen passes, obviously running the ball. Man, he's having himself a day, not only on offense, but also I've seen a couple tackles out there. So great performance right now from Rio Curtis. It's only the first quarter. 2 touchdowns already. Number 1 in the shotgun. Gooding. Hand off to number 33. Couple yards there. Say about 3. Number 33, that is Brody Greeley, the senior. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Your score, Gooding Senators 16 and the Parma Panthers 6.
The record for football is 1 minute.
And just like that, we are back for the second quarter, back in action. Gooding's ball. See what they do here. A lot of wide receivers, actually. Four wide receivers. Running back right in the back, that is Brody Greeley. Referee's blowing something. See what they say. No penalty flag. Blowing it dead. Number 1. Shotgun formation. Back to pass. Another screen. That looks like to number 5, I want to say. Number 3, actually. Bridger Pope, the sophomore. Only a sophomore. Another screenplay. We've seen that from both teams so far. They're trying their screenplays out, which can be very effective. But, good little gain there. Short. Third and very manageable. Third and very short. See how it goes here. Another wrestler blowing their whistle again. See what they say, if anything. Nope, nothing. Shotgun formation again. Handoff to number 33, Brody Greeley. Got enough for the first down. Yep, it is. Third and short, and they convert. It's very huge for them. Marching down the field. Looks like the theme for Gooding right now is they kind of have a two-headed monster at running back. They got Brody Greeley, obviously, who just ran the ball for a couple yards. And they got Rio Curtis there. Looks like they're number 1. But looks like we got someone down at the field to interview or commentate down on the field. Number 1 in shotgun formation. Handed off to Brody Greeley. Oh, he's still going. Wow. Got hit multiple times, but still kept going. Very impressive. And that's a first down. Yeah, like I was saying, Brody Greeley and Rio Curtis getting a lot of the touches right now at running back, both of them. That's a very good run by Brody Greeley. Got good yards there. First and 10 at about 33-yard line. 3 wide receivers split formation. One running back behind him. QB in shotgun formation. Drops back to pass. Number 1 scrambling. Oh, good. Oh, we got a penalty flag.
Stockman on a keeper. Push down bounds. Will Murdoch and others.
Okay. Okay, so go. Run. Block in the back. Here. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Pass interference on the offense remains first down.
Blocking the block penalty, 10 yards backing it up. It's very unfortunate. So, and an injured player as well. That's huge. It's a QB. He's having a very good game so far. So.
Correction on the call, block to the back.
Okay, it looks like we're going to go down for the field for a little update, and I think we're going to do that right now.
First down. 16.
Hold it. Hi, it is the start of the second quarter, and Parma is down 10. We're excited, and we're starting the second quarter right now, it looks like. Yep, okay. And we're super excited. We're going back to Keaton now. Forgot his name for a second.
All right, sweet. Back up to me now. Quick little update here. And then, as I just said, that their quarterback, number 1, got injured on that last scramble. It was a very good scramble, but he got thrown out on the side, and then he got injured, it looks like. Can kind of see him on the sideline now, so keep you guys updated on how the injury report is, but something to definitely keep an eye on. Gooding is definitely more of a running team, but still not having your quarterback's huge. Looks like number 21 is at QB now. That'll be Brady Phil, their backup QB. Something to keep an eye on. Timeout was just called. Not sure by who, but second timeout of the game, I'm pretty sure. With 9:06 left in the second quarter. And once again, this television broadcast is proudly brought to you by Signature Roofing, covering our community. And also this is streamed on Flow Network and produced by Heckler Productions. So, got a very good very good game so far. Gooding 16, Parma 6, 10-point game. Yeah, something very, very huge. Big blow for Gooding, the injury of the QB. Had himself a very good game so far. Stockham, you hate to see injuries, especially right now. It sucks to see. Hopefully it gets better. But, man, it looks like he's still not out there. So number 21 is going to be taking charge at QB now. Brady Phil. Hands it off. Real Curtis. Good defense by Parma. Gets a couple yards, but doesn't get much. Looks like the main person that got him was number 8 from Parma. That'll be Jacob Michelson, the senior, tight end and D end. Very tall, 6'7", 215. Very tall. And he used all of his length there to get the tackle. Man. Real Curtis has been bouncing off people left and right to get extra yards, but not there. Very good stop by Parma. Now it's 3rd and 10. Huge possession right now. See what they do here. Number 21 back to shotgun. Back to pass. Rolling out right. Parma's getting to him. Still running. What a run. Number 21. Brady Phil. About 15 yards. Wow. And that is their backup QB. But he made the most out of that. It looks like he was going to get sacked for a loss of yardage, but he made something out of nothing. Yeah. Wow. Their QBs have been doing a lot of that, rolling out right or rolling out left and then making something out of nothing. And he did just that, and that was a huge possession for Parma. You need that stop if you're them, because 3rd and 10, if you stop them there, you get the ball back, and man, that's huge momentum from Gooding. See what they do here. 3 out to the right, looks like. Drops back to pass. Oh, little shovel pass to number 44, Rio Curtis. He's still going. Is that a touchdown at the 1? Possibly. What a run, though. Yeah, it looks like at the 1 yard line. Wow. I thought he was stopped multiple times, but it's like a pinball out there just bouncing over everyone. That is crazy. We don't have live stats here, but I'd love to see his stats right now. I know he has 2 touchdowns, but he's got to have about 100 rushing yards already, plus receiving well over probably 100 purpose yards. So I would be shocked if they just don't hand it off right back to him right now. He's been unstoppable. Especially 1 yard, you just got to punch it in there. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers out. Gets a snap. Running it straight from himself, untouched. Gooding, touchdown. That's Gooding, Senators. Oh, someone's down on the field after getting hit. But man, untouched. Gooding's O-line. Man. Those guys in the trenches right now are doing work. That is their QB that just walked in there, Brady Phil. Untouched, man. Great run, but even better blocking right there. Can't highlight that enough. The men in the up front at the O-line and the D-line. Looks like, yeah, injured Parma player that was in the end zone. Now there's quite a few people trying to help him out. Hopefully he's okay. Can't see a number right now, but he's getting helped out right now. That's why there's a little stoppage. I don't know what's going on. Huh. What? Huh. Now it looks like basically their whole team is in their end zone helping this guy out because of apparent injury, it looks like. Couldn't see a number, but hopefully he's okay. Yeah. Number 8, I believe. It looks like. That'd be Jacob Mickelson, the senior who I was just talking about with that big tackle just now. The senior, the 6'7" senior, very big frame. But yeah. Staff is looking at him right now. And yeah, if you're just joining us, it's the Gooding Senators 22 and the Parma Panthers 6. Gooding just punched it in again. And yeah, some key players from this game like I've been talking about a lot. Rio Curtis, he's been running that ball like crazy. Like I've said, 2 touchdowns, well over 100 all-purpose yards, I would definitely say. And then Brody Greeley, the senior running back, kind of a 1-2 combo there that have just been carrying the load for the Gooding Senators so far, and they've been carrying it good. Kind of a 1-2 two-headed monster. They've been running it all over, and then also just the entire O-line and D-line of the Gooding Senators. They've let their presence known today. And then, yeah. If you're just joining us, the first touchdown of the game was actually Parma. It was a huge 70-yard pass to open things up in their first possession. But ever since then, nothing much for Parma. Oh, now it looks like he's walking off, the injured player. Maybe it was 84. I think it was 84 that was the injured player. Excuse me. 84, Cadence Seaward, the senior. Yeah, it is. Yeah, excuse me. Number 84. Hopefully he's okay. Now it looks like they're probably Gooding, based on their past attempts, it looks like they're probably going to go for 2. The other times they have been, they've went for 2. They've went for passing plays only, which is pretty interesting because, other than that, I think they've only passed the ball maybe twice this whole game, but they passed both times on their 2-point conversions, so it's something to keep your eye out for. But I'm not sure since their QB is injured right now, Cougar Stockham. So now number 21 is in at QB, Brady Phil. Very athletic quarterback. You just saw him run for about 15 yards. Great pickup. Looks to be more of a athletic type of quarterback, less of a running type, but who knows? He could throw it right now too. You never know. But they've had a lot of success in this area of the field. We'll see what they do here. Very heavy right side formation right now. Number 21 in the shotgun formation. Back to pass. Oh, sacked right up, right away. Looks like 72 from Parma was the first one to get there. Number 72. Or, yeah, it looked like 72. I'm not sure. Can't see that right now, but that was a great sack. But it was a herd of Panthers, you might say, right getting to it. But it's pretty interesting with their QB down. They still tried throwing it. Maybe it was a QB draw designed run, but it didn't look like it, and they swallowed them right up, that D line. So great stop by Parma, and they're getting the ball right back, and let's see if they can do anything with it. And something to keep your eye on right now is Gooding squib kicks. They've been doing it just every single time, and it's got about to the 30-yard line and bounced about to the 20, but the last time went straight into the hands of 84, and he caught it right away, but it could have been very bad. So see what they do here. Most likely a squib kick. Here to kick. Another squib kick, yep. Out to the 30, to the 20. And 6, he bobbled it a little bit. He's still running. Still running, number 9. He's going to the 50, to the 40. Stiff arm, he's still on his feet. What a run. Number 9 from Parma, he's in the end zone. Parma Panthers score on the kickoff return squib kick. What a run. I thought he was down multiple times, but number 9, that's Josh Shaw, the senior. What a run. And just like that, Parma is back in it. Wow. Those squib kicks are so hard to catch. And he caught it, fumbled it, broke about 4 tackles, and just like that, it was off to the races. And at the 30-yard line, I thought he was going to get tackled, but what a stiff arm. Wow, that changes a lot. Man. That is huge momentum from Parma. You could just feel the shift in this air right now from the Parma fans. Man. PAT, holder number 5. The kick is up, and it is good. So just like that, the Gooding Senators 22 and the Parma Panthers 13. That is huge. You don't see that often, a squib kick taking it to the house. But Josh Shaw said, I'm taking it to the crib. That was something. Wow. And you saw the breakaway speed there. That was incredible. I thought he was tackled multiple times there, but we've seen that a lot of times from both teams that you probably should have been tackled a long time ago, but they keep going, and yeah, what a run. We've seen that a lot from Rio Curtis there, but Josh Shaw said, hey, I can do that myself too. And he broke free. And yeah, once again, it's a non-conference matchup. Parma is now in the 3A division, and Gooding is in the 4A, so that's something to keep in mind as well. So now Parma to kick. Another boomer. Wow, what a kick. Oh, he muffed it. Number 22 is down there. Oh, broke 3 tackles, number 22. And gets to about the 20. Man. What a kick, though. These Parma, got to shout out to special teams real quick. Parma's kicker, he can sure kick that thing. And yeah. And then another muff. Seems to be a theme of this game. Little muff catches, fumbles, just left and right. It's insane to me. But yeah, even when they muff it, just like now when you saw with Josh Ott, you can still make something out of nothing. And on that kick return, they did the same, about returned it for 10 yards or so, which that could have been really bad. Handoff to number 44. Oh, good patience. About a gain of 10. That's Rio Curtis again, 10 yards. He is very good at that sidestep where you think he's going one way and then he just jumps over to the left or right. He's kind of mastered that move, you might say. Rio Curtis, the junior, having himself a game. Only the second quarter, but seems like just about every time you give that man the ball, he goes for at least 10 yards. And then, yeah, Rio Curtis, have yourself a day, man. That run game, like I've been saying this, but Gooding's O-line and D-line, they've just been doing work. But let's see what they do here. Oh, I didn't even notice this, but their starting QB is back end, Cougar Stockham. So that's big for Gooding. You love to see that he wasn't injured too bad. Oh, whistle on the field. See what it is. I wasn't able to catch that, but they're marking it back about 5 yards. So it was a penalty on Gooding. A lot of penalties this game, so something to keep your eye on. I think Parma definitely has more, but unforced errors are never good, especially this far in your own territory. Drops back to pass, number 1. Throws it. Deep ball. Way overthrown. And intended target was number 2, Eli Esterbrook, the junior. Just overthrows him. Number 22 from Parma almost could have made a play on that, but yeah. A rare deep ball thrown by Gooding, but yeah. Often you've just been seeing Gooding just running the ball, and it's been successful, but right there you see a deep ball. So, yeah. See what they do here. Another thing I talked about earlier was Parma having a player run over and then they're coming over to call on the plays. It looks like Gooding does the same thing. I don't know if I've talked about that, but very interesting to see. Now, it's like a very heavy right side formation. Number 1 in the shotgun formation. Oh, a little trickery. Stiff arm. Number 23 running. Oh, he's still on his feet. Number 23. What a run. About 20 yards. That was a fake pitch to the right and then handoff to the left. Fooled Parma's defense and even fooled me a little bit. Wow. A run of 20, I want to say about 20-ish. What a run by number 23. That'll be Derek Solskjaer, the junior. These Gooding running backs, something about them. Never getting down on the first hit. Like you just saw there, a stiff arm, and then he just ran for 10 or 15 more yards. That's huge. Because, man, Parma could just wrap out the first time. It would be very good for him. Number 1 in the shotgun. Handoff to number 33. Stiff arm again. He's gone. Number 33. He's still on his feet. And that's a touchdown. Gooding Senators. 30-yard touchdown. Number 33. Brody Greeley. Wow. Like I was just talking about, broken tackles seem to be the theme of this game. Wow. Brody Greeley, excuse me. Brody Greeley with a massive run, 30 yards, breaking defenders left and right. And I thought he was down, like I've been saying so many times this game, thought he was down 30 yards or 10 yards before that, but he just kept going. What a run. Now, I assume another 2-point conversion, and their starting QB back is back again. And like I've said before, every single 2-point conversion has been a pass and it's been converted. So, except for one, the last one wasn't, but and one back to pass. Shotgun. Throws it. What a throw! What a catch! That's number 3, Bridger Pope. What a throw by number 1, Cougar Stockham. That's a 2-point conversion. What a pass. once you get in these 2-point conversion, it seems like Cougar Stockham is automatic. Every single throw on these 2-point conversion has been right in the breadbasket. And I know I said that that pass was beautiful, and it was, but what a catch by Bridger Pope. That is no easy catch at all. Defender was all over him, and he just went and made a play, high-pointed that ball, and said, hey, that's mine. And now it is the Gooding Senators 30 and the Parma Panthers 13. So, like, man, that kickoff return just now by Josh Shaw, it seemed like the momentum was back in Parma's favor, but no. Just like Gooding's been doing all day, running it down the field like crazy. And, man, momentum back in Gooding's favor. Just like that. All right, off to kick now. Let's see if it's another squib kick. Oh, it's more of an actual kick. High bouncer. See how they do here on the return. Good return. Breaks a couple tackles. About a 20-yard gain. Great return by him. Looks like Parma will set shop about the 32, 33-yard line. See what they can do here. That. 1st and 10. 3 minutes and 54 seconds left in the second quarter before halftime. If you're joining us, thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Great game so far, and while you're at it, you should watch the next 2 games. It should be a great action-packed football day. Some great college football games today. Also some great high school football games. But yeah, nothing better on a Saturday morning than watching some high school football on the blue. Now it's a 3 wide receiver set. Number 12 in the shotgun. Hands it off. Fake handoff to number 11. Great fake. Number 12 breaks 2 defenders. He gets about 8 or 7 yards. But great. Oh, no. Wait, yes. 8 yards about. Great fake handoff, too. Sold me and the defender bit, the defender's bit on that really hard. So now it's short, 2nd and short, very manageable. And if they can keep doing this, those 2nd and shorts, 3rd and shorts, very good for a team, and they're in great position to convert this 1st down. See what they do here. 2nd and very short. 3 wide receivers out. Hands it off to number 11, breaks a couple tackles, and it looks, he's going to get that 1st down. Gets a couple yards. So number 11, great run. Didn't let that one defender stop him. That's Cole Redmond. Great run by him. He is a junior at the running back, Cole Redmond. So great run by him. 1st and 10. About 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second quarter. See what they do here. 4 wide receivers out, only 1 running back to the side. Drops back to pass, little screen pass. Oh, intended receiver was number 1. That's Brody Stell, the sophomore. Throw was just off to the side a little bit.
We were all the way out, David. Pass.
And a penalty flag was thrown, it looks like, possibly. Unless it was a missed throw. Sometimes that happens, but yeah, it looks like it might have been a missed throw, perhaps. But yeah, another screen pass. We've been seeing it a couple times by Gooding and Parma, but another 4 wide receiver set. Number 12 back to pass. Oh, good. To number 8. That was a bullet pass right to number 8. Jacob Mickelson, the 6'7" tight end. What a pass, though. Great pass by number 12. Colton Triller. But, yeah. He's got a good arm to him. I've noticed that. You've seen the deep balls, obviously, the first one. Great deep ball. And then, obviously, you just saw it right there, the bullet pass, right in the money. These quarterbacks do have great arms on them. You've seen it already with Gooding, the beautiful 2-point conversion. And then just now, the bullet pass from him. See what they do here on this 3rd and about 6 or 7. Drops back to pass, number 12. Deep ball. Oh, and that's picked off by Gooding. Number 1, he's still going. Oh, breaks a couple down to the 30-yard line, number 1, and that's a pick by Gooding. Number 1 from Gooding. That's Cougar Stockham, their QB, and apparently their safety as well. Making plays on both sides of the ball. You've seen the beautiful throws and then the great interception, high pointed that ball and made a play. And just like that, Gooding's in great field position right now. About 31-yard line. See what they do here. A minute 31 left, about 2-minute drill for Gooding. We'll see what they do here. They love to run the ball, and they only have 2 timeouts left, so they can't really bleed the clock that much because time is not on their favor right now. But they do have great field position, so they do have that going for them. Number 1 in the shotgun position. 4 wide receivers out. We haven't seen that much. Back to pass. Downfield. What a pass. Number 23. And that is Derek Solskjaer, the tight end junior. Touchdown, Gooding Senators. What a pass. Cougar Stockham has an arm on him, and he has great accuracy. What a throw and what a catch. Derek Solskjaer with a great catch as well. And I was talking about time. They took about 5 seconds to score that, so scratch that. Yeah, very high scoring game so far. Only the first half, and it's 36-14. Gooding is up. And yeah, wow. Very high scoring game. See what they do here. I'm assuming a 2-point conversion because they've been doing that. They've thrown a pass every single time on their 2-point conversion. Let's see what they do here. Number 1 in the shotgun. Back to pass. What a throw. That's another 2-point conversion converted. Eli Esterbrook with the 2-point conversion. And what a throw by Cougar Stockham. I don't think he's maybe missed one throw this entire day, but every single throw just about right on the money. You've seen the touchdown pass and then every single 2-point conversion right where it needs to be. If I'm a wide receiver for Gooding, I'm thanking him because, man, right where you want it to be in the breadbasket. And once again, Gooding's O-line, they're holding it up very nicely. Now number 1 in Cougar Stockham, their QB and safety, who just got an interception as safety, is back to kick it off. Little squib kick again. Muffed it. Recovers it though and gets about 5 yards. Whole group of Gooding Senators. Oh man. Looked about 6 or 7 of them. They are swarming to that football like a nest of bees out there. It looks like as the game's gone on, their intensity has just gotten higher, and you love to see that from Gooding. But yeah, if you're just now joining us, the score is the Gooding Senators 37 and the Parma Panthers 13. Parma has the ball at their own, I want to say, about 20-ish, 21-yard line. So see what they do here. Time is not on their favor either. Only a minute 17, but they do have 2 timeouts left, so that's very good for them. So they have time. They have plenty of time to make something happen for a halftime. Hands it off. Oh, gets a couple yards, but that Gooding defense is all over it. They were not fooled at all. That is number 11 on the carry. Cole Redmond. He's been getting the majority of the carries today so far from Parma. Doing a very good job. And now number 20 with the carry, couple yards. A couple yards there. I don't know if I've called his name yet. Number 20, AJ Pierce, the freshman, actually. Don't see that often, a freshman getting carries on varsity. 20 seconds left in the first half. Seven seconds left in the first half. Looks like they're just going to go and let it run off. And that is the end of the first half. And that is the end of the first half. The Gooding Senators 37 and the Parma Panthers 14. Oh. Yeah. Very good, high scoring first half so far. Looks like we're going to go down to the field in a little bit to see what's going down there. But yeah, so far a very high scoring game. But yeah, very entertaining, high scoring game. And yeah.
All right, Coach Bell, so first I want to ask, what do you think we could do better on offensive scheme? What can we draw up to make this go a bit smoother in your way?
Well, it's not really offense. I think we're doing well on offense. We're moving the ball. It's the defense. We need to tackle better. We need to come up, and just hit better, make tackles. We need to wrap them up. They're a physical team running. And so if we just come up, make plays, and make tackles, I think we'll be fine on offense.
Sweet, and that brings me to a second question. On defense, I'm looking at key players I got. Do you want to target those key players during the second half? Really look at number 32, that fullback they have. You really want to put him in the ground because he's like the only one that's really making plays. But I know you said you got to wrap up, but you got to look at key players and be like, we got to get those guys. We got to look at those guys.
I mean, well, we definitely have to do the two running backs. They got 44 back there in the backfield, and I believe it's 33 or 32. And then the running back, he's a scrambler too. So those three guys, if we get on the ground, we'll be fine. Because you see, when we got those guys on the ground, we shifted and, we had a change out of plays and we got off the field. So that's what we need to do. We need to make tackles and get off the field on third down.
And my last question for you, on special teams, are you guys going to change anything? I saw Michelson in the back, muffed it, but he picked it up and ran. How did that feel to see that, to give you guys a little momentum push?
I mean, that was actually a big play at that time, because it brought us back within like 10 points, the ball game. So, the plays are ups and downs. So we just need big plays. We need to come out and get some turnovers, and we just need some more big plays to get back in this ball game.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, sweet. First time on camera. Yeah, so far it's been an amazing game. Great venue, too, also, as you can see. At the iconic blue turf, Boise State Stadium, and it's been a great game so far, very high scoring. Gooding is up 37-13, obviously, and it's been very good so far. Couple great plays. Great plays so far, especially from Gooding. Their running backs have just been going crazy so far. Huge gains after huge games. It seems like whenever they just need a big play, they just give it right to them and they do the rest. And then as far as Parma, they had that huge first drive, third play, huge 70-yard pass, and I thought Parma came here to play, but ever since then, it's been all Gooding. But yeah, so far, so good, and this has been your first half. Yeah. We'll be back in the third quarter very shortly. Make sure you stay tuned and see the rest of the action in the second half. And we're back with second half action coming soon. If you're just now joining us, the Gooding Senators are winning 37-13 against the Parma Panthers. It should be an action-packed second half, just as it was the first half. Some key, if you're just now joining us, just a little recap. Parma started off with the ball and started off very strong, got the first drive, got the first touchdown. And ever since then, it's kind of been all Gooding. They've been running it down their throats and getting it every single two-point conversion, every single pass, too. Credit to their QB and his amazing throws. And then just when I thought this game's over, it's all over. Huge kickoff return by Josh Shaw. It was a muff kick at the 20-yard line and then took it right to the house. It was a great return on a squib kick. And then just like that again, Gooding marches down and scores again. So that's where we're at right now. A minute 40 until the game picks back up. But it's been a very action-packed game. If you like points, you'll like this game because I'm not great at math, but over 50 points scored in the first half is a lot. It's a ton. So hopefully you like offense, and if so, this is the game for you. But yeah, the atmosphere today, I can't overstate it enough. It's been amazing. A lot of fans showed up to come support their teams and their school. Cheerleaders are here, the band's playing, just amazing atmosphere. You can see all the people in the back here. Very action-packed, a lot of people. And yeah, you can just feel the air is different here compared to just even a game at a normal high school. We all know how iconic the blue turf is at Boise State, so this is very big and very cool opportunity for all the people that get to play here. It's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for most of them, and it's very cool that they get to do this, and very cool that we put this on, and yeah. So coming to you shortly is going to be the second half, and it should be a great one if it's anything like the first half. So yeah, I guess we'll see. And I'm pretty sure Parma will be cooking it off first since they started with the ball and got that first possession, first score. And should be interesting what Parma does to start off, because what I've been noticing especially is their passing. Every time they throw it deep, it looks like they got a chance to just throw it and get good yards, and then Gooding, their running attack, it's something else. They're two-headed monster, man. It's been great to watch. Their O-line has been doing work. They've been causing havoc on Parma's D-line. Every single time they get that ball, holes opening wide up, and it's just great to see. So yeah, Parma will be kicking it off to start the second half, and we'll be getting it to you very shortly here to start the third quarter. Yeah, looks like a few deep at Gooding, 2 deep, and then we have their kicker from Parma. Parma's kicker's doing a great job today. Every single time, just been a touchback. Compared to Gooding's squib kicks, very short, very bouncy, very huge difference. And we're here to start off the second half from Boise. Oh, a little onside kick. Oh, but Gooding recovers it. But you love to see the aggressive game plan from Parma. Wow, that was unexpected. Wow, starting off, I was just talking about how much their kicker can boom it and get touchbacks, but starts off with the onside kick, and big risk, big reward there. And now Gooding almost starts at the 50-yard line. Wow. If that says anything about Parma to start this second half, they're going to play aggressive, and they're going to play with their hair on fire, and that just goes to show right there. All right, now starting off again, number 1 in shotgun from Gooding. See what they do here. 3 wide receiver set. 1st and 10. Back to pass. Nice little dump down check. But that goes nowhere at all. It's like number 9 from Parma gets the tackle. And that would be Josh Shaw. Very short pass, but gets a couple yards out of that. Nothing wrong with that. But Good check down, couple yards. See what they do here. Like I've been saying all day, Gooding's pass protection has been great. Even though that wasn't a long pass, he had all day to throw that. So let's see what they do here. Another shotgun look, 3 wide receivers wide. Second down and about 7. Hands it off. Number 44. He's still going. Been doing this all day long. That's about 10 yards, I want to say. Number 44 from Gooding. Rio Curtis. If you were listening in the first half, I don't have an actual stat sheet on me, but that man, Rio Curtis, he has to have well over 100 yards all purpose, at least. Closer, probably not 150, but he's had the 2 touchdowns, and it's like a timeout possibly. Yeah, timeout it looks like. By Parma. Parma takes an early one in the second half. Still a minute 23 left in the second half, so kind of interesting that they took this timeout so early. Their defensive game plan must have been messed up and they needed to correct it. But yeah, it seems like every time they hand that ball off, doesn't matter if it's Brody Greeley or Rio Curtis, they're getting just about 10 yards every time. So if I was Gooding, I'm handing that ball off every time to those 2 guys, because when you got an O-line like that, you gotta take advantage of it, and they've been doing just that for the most part. But once again, good field position is because the onside kick attempt from Parma, very aggressive on their game plan so far, and I love it. If you're down, why not go for it all? Go for the money to start off the second half. And yeah, Gooding 3 wide receiver split, 1st and 10, about the 40-yard line. Drops back to pass, number 1, deep ball, and that's overthrown. Intended wide receiver was number 2, I believe, Eli Esterbrook, but overthrown. Ooh, penalty flag on the field. Holding on the. Yeah, holding penalty on Gooding. One thing that I was saying earlier a lot about Parma was their penalties, and it kind of looks like they've cleaned that up a little bit. They haven't had one in a while, but there for a little bit, I think in one possession they had 2 or 3, and you just can't have that, especially when they were so close to their own end zone that one time. But they've definitely cleaned it up, and hopefully their halftime talk made sure that it doesn't happen some more. But Gooding with the unforced error early in the second half. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers. 1st and about 20. They're on 50. Hands it off to number 44. Breaks a tackle. Oh, fumble! And it looks like Gooding jumped on it. Oh, that's a huge break for Gooding. Number 25 jumped on it. Number 25, Dawson Turner. But man, that could have been huge. Wow, that could have been big. Broke a first tackle, then 3 Parma defenders were just all over it and broke that ball right free. But man, if you're Parma, you gotta capitalize on that ball on the ground. But like I've been saying with Parma in the second half, they're getting after it. You can tell they are down, but they are not out, and they're not afraid of this challenge right now. So, I mean, you gotta tip their hat to them, because they're not gonna give up easy without putting up a fight right now. See what Gooding does right here. About 2nd and 15 at the 45-yard line. 2 wide receivers. Number 1 at the shotgun position. Give the snap. Handoff. Oh, nothing doing. Gooding. No gain right there. Number 33 on the carry, Brody Greeley. One of 2 of their main running backs, I would say. About a gain of, I guess they gained about 1.5 yards. Nothing much, though. Especially from what we were seeing in the first half, it seemed like every time they were touching the ball, 10 yards, 15 yards, 10 yards, 15 yards. And right now, their first possession It's not looking like that. Aren't unforced errors with the false start and now, or the holding, excuse me, and then now this. You can't have that. Can't give any team any hope right now. That's what they're doing. Drops back to pass number 1. Scrambles. Oh, nice little short pass. Oh, and he somehow catches it. What a catch. And what a throw on the run. Wow. It looked like he was fully about to run that, and then all of a sudden just throws it sidearm. Kind of looks like a little Patrick Mahomes out there. That was pretty crazy. But, yeah. Looks like 4th and very short. Should be interesting what they do here. No team has gone for it on 4th down yet in this game. If I was good and you got good field position here, you should go for it. It's 4th and very short, so go for it. And it looks like that's what they're going to do here. 4 wide receivers set on 4th, and I want to say 1. See what they do here. Hands the ball off. And, yeah, they're going to get that. Yep. Just what I expected. Give the ball to your running back, and he'll do the rest. Especially that short and the distance, but, yeah. Without O-line that they have in their skilled running backs, 1 yard is almost guaranteed. So just like that, first 4th down for either team that they've gone for it, and they convert it, and with ease, I might add. So now they're about very good field position. Not red zone quite yet, but they're close to that. And they're taking their time on this huddle for some reason. Maybe they're doing a trick play or something. Who knows? We haven't seen much of that yet, but 4 wide receivers out again, 1st and 10. Drops back to pass. Scrambling again, number 1. Throws it deep. Oh, wow. That would have been an insane catch, but just a little overthrown. Intended wide receiver was number 21, I believe, Brady Thill. Had a couple intended targets for him and a couple catches, but number 1 really has a gift with rolling out left or right and still somehow making a play even when there's pressure in his face like that. And he's been doing it a couple times, kind of just like a magician out there. A couple plays ago where he scrambled out and sidearmed it. That was a really good play, and it made it so it was a good 4th and manageable position. And they're a little overthrown, but still not a bad ball at all. So 2nd and 10 coming up. Very heavy formation right side. Hand off to number 23. Oh, and that goes for a couple yards, I guess. No, number 33, excuse me, Brody Greeley. A couple yards there. Number 44 is coming back in, Rio Curtis. Seems like whenever one gets tired, the other one comes in, and that is really nice to have, I gotta say. Because especially 2 skilled running backs like them, it's not a huge drop-off either one, so you get one in, and then he gets tired, another one comes in, no drop-off. That would be really nice. So, but a huge 3rd down coming up. 4 wide receivers, 3rd and about, I want to say 6 or 7. See what they do here. Number 1 in the shotgun, drops back to pass. Throws it deep, wide open, touchdown, Gooding, Senators, and that's from number 2, Eli Esterbrook. What a throw, what a catch. That's just too much separation with that duo. And that's another touchdown for Gooding. They're just pulling away here at this point.
Honestly.
So, yeah. What a throw again. He has been on the money today, this quarterback, Cougar Stockham. Right on the money every time, it seems, just about. And then they're probably going to go for 2 again because that's what they've done all day. But we'll see if they pass it again like they've done all day as well. I mean, why not? It's worked every time just about. He might look for his favorite target who just scored, Eli Esterbrook. Heavy right formation, 2-point conversion about to come. Drops back to pass. Sidearm again. Oh, way overthrown on the top. I was just saying how accurate it was, but that was a little overthrown. Seemed really, really sidearmed. that wasn't really like him. Wow. But very sidearm throw. But if you're just now joining us, another touchdown by the Gooding Senators. So now it is 44-14 Gooding. So 30-point lead for Gooding. Let's see if Parma can do anything right now to maybe pull it closer and make it more of a close game like they did not too long ago in the first half. I mean, any crazier things have happened, and I mean, it's a game of momentum, and if they score and who knows, they get a stop and a couple more, and they're back in this thing. So, yeah, you never know. Gooding about to set to kick off once again. See what they do here. Last kickoff from Parma, we saw a squib kick. Not a squib kick, excuse me, an onside kick, which was very, very risky, and it didn't work out for them. So we'll see what Gooding does here. I'm assuming a squib kick like they've always been doing this game. So set to kick off. Another squib kick. Gets down to about the 15 and takes it out to about the 35-yard line. Very good kickoff coverage there from Gooding. They wanted to make sure there's not another kickoff return for the touchdown like there was in the first half. So 1st and 10 from about the 35-yard line for Parma. That's where they'll set up shop now. 7 minutes and 35 seconds left in the third quarter. But, yeah. Very high-scoring game. Very entertaining game so far, too. If you like high-scoring football, you've came to the right place. And as you can see right now on your screen, number 1, their QB, and also safety, who had a great interception in the first half. And he's their kicker. He can do it all right now. Parma back up to pass. A deep ball. Wow. Oh. In the hands of the defender and the offense. Intended wide receiver. Can't get a good look on that. I apologize for that, but that was a deep ball to their wide receiver. I would not be shocked if Parma starts doing a little bit more of that. I mean, if I was their coach right now, might as well. You're down by 30. I would just try everything to get some momentum back in my favor. And I like the play call. And as you guys know, this head coach is not afraid of taking risks. The onside kick and the deep balls that he's been throwing. So, yeah, see what they do here. Back to pass, 2nd and 10. Throwing it to number 8, the tight end. Good old game. Nice check down. And that, number 8, Jacob Mickelson, called his name a couple times already. A tall tight end. If I was a QB, I'd love a tight end like that. Someone that's just a big body, someone I know that is always open to check down, to throw to. And he's just that for him. And as you can see, they have good chemistry on the field and a lot of throws being thrown to him. More of a shorter throw type of guy, Mickelson is, because of his size. But then his other wide receivers are more seeming to be speedy wideouts and going for the deep balls. So big 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 6, I'll say. 3rd and 7. 3 wide receivers. Number 12 in the shotgun. Or 4, sorry. Wide receivers. Back to pass. Has all day. Oh, in the hands of number 10, but he just drops it. It's a little to the right of the wide receiver. Not the best ball, but still could have caught that. The junior wide receiver couldn't get his hands on it. But, yeah, 4th down. It should be interesting what they do here. Seem like they're going to go for it. So back-to-back possessions. Last possession, Gooding had the ball on a 4th down, and they went for it. It was a lot shorter. It was about 4th and 1, but this is a 4th and 7. Their own territory, and they're going to go for it. Wow. Might as well, I guess. See what they do here. Number 12, back to pass. Oh, huge hit from Gooding. That D-line, number 62 from Gooding. Avery Young, the junior. What a hit. The QB didn't even see him. What pressure from that. Wow. He was untouched coming off the left edge. Got to put a hand on that. Wow. They're lucky he didn't cough out that ball because that was a huge hit. That could have easily been a fumble like we've seen so much today. Wow. And just like that, Gooding has great field position once again. Looking to score once more in 5 minutes and 53 seconds. And if they score again, they might hit the 50 mark. So keep an eye out for that. Wow. Number 1 in the shotgun position, 1st and 10. Hands the ball off to number 44. Nothing much doing right there. Number 7 from Parma gets a solo tackle. That would be Jared Mickelson. So number 7. Good tackle there. Say about 2nd and 8 coming up at the 31-yard line, I want to say. So good field position once again. It seems like that's been the theme of this game. Parma does something that puts Gooding in good field position, and they just capitalize just about every time. So 2nd and 8 coming up. Fake pass to the screen. Number 3 gets a couple yards. He's still on his feet. Out to the 15-yard line. Wow. He made a couple guys miss there. They seem to be, that's one of their go-to passes, the screen play. And it hasn't worked that great today, but on that one, it worked great. Got a couple yards, about 15, I want to say. Now they're at the 15-yard line, red zone territory, and every time they get in there, they capitalize. So look for something big here. I mean, if I was Gooding right now, just give it a Rio Curtis as many times as you need. Or Brody Greeley, either one. It looks like Rio Curtis is in right now, so look for a handoff from him, especially with this loaded right side. 1st and 10 at the own 15, at the 15. Handoff to Rio Curtis. Couple yards, yep, he's still, man. Takes a whole army to take that man down. Penalty flag on the field. See what the call is. Hopefully the ref will be on the mic this time.
Half the goal.
I didn't hear the whole thing.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense, half the distance to the goal.
Face mask, half the distance to the goal. That's just unforced error again. I was talking about that earlier, but you cannot have those just penalties that you don't need to have. And Parma's just had way too many of those to win this game, and it's coming back to bite them. And yeah, as you can see right here, they're at the 5-yard line, red zone territory, and Gooding all day has just been almost automatic in the red zone. So I'd be pretty surprised if they don't capitalize here. Heavy right side, first and goal. Back to pass. Number 1. Wide open wide receiver. Touchdown, Gooding Senators. Again, number 25. Great pass by number 1 as well. Number 25 with the touchdown. Dawson Turner, the senior. Wide open, untouched. That's another touchdown by Gooding. Wow. Now they are in complete control. 50 points. Now they're going to go for 2 again, it looks like. Spread out pretty far. They went for a pass just about every single time. See what they do here. Oh, they hand it off, and they don't get it. First handoff for 2-point conversion. Number 24 was the running back on that play, Dan Morris. But they do not get it. So if you're just now joining us, Gooding just scored. Now it is the Gooding Senators 50 and the Parma Panthers 14 with 3 minutes and 49 seconds left in this ball game. Or not in this ball game, in the 3rd quarter, excuse me. Now Gooding is set to kick it off once more and look for that squib kick that they always do. But if you're just now tuning in, what a venue for today's matchup between Gooding and Parma. No better field in the whole nation. Boise State's field, iconic blue turf. No better place to be on a Saturday morning. So, see what they do here. Their QB set to kick it off again. Oh, right in his hands. What a catch. Gets it out. Gooding's right there to get him up. Good return, though, and what a great catch by him as well. Number 9, Josh Shaw. He's the one who had the kickoff return for the touchdown earlier, but another great catch right in his hands. You never know how those squib kicks are going to end up. Sometimes they might be on the ground rolling for 10 yards, or they just might end right up in your hands. So in that case, it was right in his hands. First and 10 at the 32-yard line. That's where Parma's going to be setting up shop for this drive right now in the third quarter. 3 wide receivers out, running back to the left of the QB. Set to pass. Oh, good pass and great route by number 1. Great ball, great bullet pass. That is number 1, Brody Stell, with the catch. Only a sophomore as well, but you can see the speed on that man. He saw blue turf and he ran. Great throw. And another huge thank you for Signature Roofing. Thank you for them. This television is broadcasted by them, and they're covering our community. So shout out to them for sponsoring this. And yeah, great production. Great right now. It's at the exactly on the 50-yard line, actually. First and 10. Handoff. Couple yards there. Nothing much. I think that was number 11, I believe. Yes, it was. Number 11, Cole Redman, called his name quite a bit, the junior running back. About 2 yards. Yeah, 2 yards exactly, actually. Good pickup. There's 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Second half has gone by very quickly, it seems like. Only 2 possessions as well yeah, 1 possession for each team, or 2 for Gooding and 1. Oh, fumble on the play, and Parma recovers it, I believe, but just another unforced error. Yeah, another. They recovered it, but it's about a loss of 3 or 4. Another unforced error. I've been talking about it all day today, but whether it be the penalties or the fumbles or even the interception earlier, just you can't have those in these games, especially when you want to come back in this, and there's another one just like that. They're lucky they recovered it, but still, you can't lose yards like that. 4 wide out set, running back to the right. Oh, low snap, very low snap, and he gets hit. That's a sack. Number 62 is there for the sack from Gooding. And number 62 is Avery Young, the junior. Pretty sure he had the sack on that 4th down last time Parma had the ball, and it was a huge hit. He's been getting pressure all day on these Parma Panthers. Definitely a key player this game. Avery Young on the D line and getting after it. 62. Playing the D-ends position on the left side. That one time he was untouched, so someone to keep your eye on. All right. 4th and about 17, I want to say. See what they do here. Drops back to pass. Another low snap. Oh, batted down by number 50 from Gooding. Right there, yep. And that's Hayden Ward, the sophomore. Got right to it and batted that down. And just like that, Gooding gets the ball right back again in great field position. with 19 seconds left in the third quarter. So it's first down and 10 at the 46 about, yeah. It seems it's been forever since Gooding has had bad field position. It seems like every single time they get the ball, great field position, and that helps so much when you're trying to score the ball, and they've been doing just that. First and 10. Handoff. Small gain there. About 3 Parma defenders right on that. Number 12 was one of them that I saw. Clayton Trower, the sophomore. QB as well, but he got that tackle. And that is the end of the third quarter. End of the third quarter already, and as you can see here, scorer is Gooding Senators 50 and the Parma Panthers 14. So Gooding has really just, after giving some hope to Parma, they just shut that down right away. It hasn't been close ever since that kickoff return, but it's been a fast-moving third quarter, and we're already to the fourth quarter. It's crazy, fast-moving game and a lot of points. So it's interesting to see what Gooding will do for the rest of the fourth quarter. I'd assume they're just probably going to run off the clock and run the ball to kind of bleed this clock out and see what they do for the rest of the game. But yeah, dominant run performance all day from Gooding, and that's the X factor, I think, for this game. It's just whenever they need a first down, give it to their running backs, and they do the rest. And also because of the great job their O-line and D-line has done, I gotta mention that as well. Their D-line, whenever they need a stop, it's right there. You've seen the sacks, but also just minimal gains all day because of that D-line. And yeah, I think we're going to be starting up the fourth quarter right about now. It's last 12 minutes of the game. So yeah, Gooding's ball at the 2nd and 8. Drops back to pass, number 1. Deep ball. Oh yeah, that's incomplete. Wow. Deep ball. Had the little underthrown. Intended target was number 25, I want to say. Number 25, Dawson Turner, the senior. Just a little underthrown. Just as I was saying at our third quarter recap, how I think they're going to run the clock out. They throw a deep ball, so I guess I don't know anything. But yeah, very interesting. They just threw it deep like that at 2nd and 8, but I like it. See what they do here. Quarterback number 1. 4 wide receivers. Running back right behind him. 3rd and 8. Drops back to pass again. Great block. Good catch. Oh, makes a defender miss and makes another one miss. Still on his feet. Takes about 8 Parma defenders to tackle him. What a juke move. And then another one. He made 2 guys miss on his way to get that first down. What a move. And what a throw. I also want to highlight that block by the running back that made the presence in the pocket just that much greater. He laid the boom on the defender at the D-line position right there. What a throw. Wow. Yeah, like I was just saying, I just said that they were going to run the ball out, run the clock, and then 2 straight throws. So I guess they're getting pass happy right now, but that's pretty funny. 4 wide receivers out. 1st and 10. 1 running back right behind him. Hands it off. Cuts it to the outside, gets it back in. Ooh, couple of juke moves. Good run there. Number 22, Ezra Gillett, the freshman. A couple of freshmen I'm seeing playing from both Gooding and Parma, which is pretty interesting. You don't see that often, but I've seen that today with Parma and Gooding, which is pretty cool. Seeing the freshmen get some action. About 2nd and 5 coming up. About 10 minutes and 30 seconds left in this ball game. Once again, if you're just joining us, Gooding Senators 50 and the Parma Panthers 14. And yeah, another huge shout out to our sponsors, proudly brought by Signature Roofing, covering our community. Another pass behind the line of scrimmage to 21. Gets about a first down on the, oh! Did he get that ball to number 9? No, it doesn't look like it. He just stole it from him when he was on the ground. That would have been insane if he got that somehow, but first down by Gooding Senators, and yeah, Gooding is proving me wrong once again with another pass. So just like that, a first down in red zone territory, and like I've been saying all day, once they get into this 20-yard range, they're almost automatic. I mean, once they get in this territory, they're scoring, it seems, just about every time. So number 1 in the shotgun, 1st and 10 to 20. Hands the ball off, nothing doing, loss of yards actually. What a stop by Parma. Number 7 got the tackle there for a loss of gain, and that is Jared Mickelson. Another good solo tackle by him. He said that a couple times about him. Great defender on the D line. He's getting tackles left and right, it seems like. Now it's about 2nd and 13. Now they're, no, 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line. But great D-line presence right there on the last play. We haven't seen much of that because Gooding's O-line has done so good, but right there you just seen it. Great stop and great tackle by number 7 from Parma. 2nd and 12 at the 22. Number 1 in the shotgun position. Drops back to pass. Deep ball again. Intended receiver number 2. Oh, right in the fingertips, and then it drops back out. Intended wide receiver is Eli Esterbrook. Seems to be a favorite target today. He's caught a couple and has had a couple targets given to him, but that one just in and out of the pocket, right where it's a good pass where it needed to be, but just couldn't corral it in. So now a 3rd and 12. Well, should be interesting what they do here. But Parma's defense is stepping up in this red zone drive right now. We're doing pretty good here. Let's see what. 4 wide receivers wide, 3rd and 12. One running back behind the QB, number 1. Gets a snap. Fake handoff. Pass. Oh, overthrown up way too high. That's an incomplete pass. Now it'll be 4th down coming up right now. Should be interesting. They haven't kicked any PATs, so I doubt they'll go for a field goal. So they're most likely going to be going for it here. See what they have up their sleeve in this 4th and 12 at the 22-yard line. But yeah, like I've been saying in this 4th quarter, I thought they would just run the ball, but it's been a ton of passes, more than any other quarter, which is very surprising to me. So see what they do here. 4 wide receivers out wide, 1 running back behind him. Back to pass. Going deep, going for it all. Oh, barely out. Intended wide receiver is number 4, Riley Arnold, the sophomore. In and out of the hands. So now Parma will take over at their own 22-yard line. See what they can do here. They would have to march down about 88 yards to get this touchdown, but they've had worse field position today, so this is nothing new for them at all. It was about at this field position at the opening drive They threw it deep to the right side, about 70-yard touchdown to open up this game, but ever since then, no luck really for Parma. But they opened up with fireworks, just haven't been able to replicate it at all. See what they do here. 4 wide receivers out, 1 to the running back to the right, 1st and 10. Quarterback scrambling right, throws it, and there's no one in that vicinity at all. And he got hit pretty hard. Oh boy. I think he got the wind knocked out of him just now. These Gooding D linemen are coming hard and coming relentlessly all day. Yeah, he's down. Another injury on the field. If you're just now joining us, the score is Gooding Senators 50 and the Parma Panthers 14. And again, another big shout out to Signature Roofing. They are covering our communities and they are the sponsor of this game. So huge thank you to them. Hopefully QB's okay. I'm pretty sure he's had a couple great throws today. You hate to see him down on the ground. He's playing his tail off. He's walking off the field. Hopefully he's okay. Number 12. That's Clayton Trower. Should be interesting who they put at QB now. Both QBs for Gooding and Parma have gotten injured and have had to have their backups in. And Gooding really didn't skip a beat at all when their backup was in, but should be interesting what Parma does. I think looks like number 1 is gonna be the QB. Brody Stale. He's had a couple catches at wide receiver. Now he's gonna play some QB, it looks like. Yep, Brody Stale. 2nd and 10. A different formation. Direct snap, direct run. Oh, and that goes nowhere. Multiple defenders right on that. 23, I think, was in the mix in that tackle from Gooding. Derek Schulzer. Third and 10 coming up. No yards at all on that last play. It's just a direct snap right to their backup QB, Brody Stale. I don't know what his throwing is looking like, but typically I'd say this would be a passing situation, but since it's their backup, I'm not really sure. 3rd and 10. Oh, miss snap, and he gets sacked right away. Nothing doing there. Gooding's defense once again right on top of it. 70 was in that mix for Gooding. Number 70, Jax Lopes, got the sack there amongst a lot of Senators, Gooding Senators. And it looks like they're going to be punting it off once more, Parma. See what this punter can do. He's had a couple good punts today. Should be interesting what he does here. High riser, good hang time. Out to the 50. Returnable. Takes it about 5 yards. Oh, penalty flag on the field. That was number 80 that got the return. Carson Page. See what they say about this penalty. Hopefully the referee will say something on the mic. Sometimes he cuts out, but if not, I'll let you guys know. Yeah, Doesn't look like the ref's going to say anything, but it was obviously against not Parma, excuse me, Gooding. They backed it up. Oh, it was holding. I just heard on the announcements. Big speaker. So now Gooding is at the 53-yard line. See what they do here. 6 minutes left in this ball game. Gooding 50, Parma 14. Handoff. Good run, about 5 yards. That is number 22 on the carry. That is Ezra Gillett, the freshman. Call his name a couple of times. Freshman. Second and 5 coming up, about the 50-yard line. Break from the huddle, and it is a heavy right side formation. 2 wide receivers, or 2 wide receivers and 1 running back right behind them. Second and 5. Number 1 hands it off once more. Number 22 again, and nothing doing at all. Number 8 amongst the people for Parma on that tackle. And that is Jacob Mickelson. Great tackle there. They swarmed to that ball in a hurry. Third and about 5 or 6 coming up for the Gooding Senators. Once again, this is a non-conference matchup. And Gooding is in the 4A division, and then Parma is in the 3A, which is new this year, but yeah. Non-conference matchup, and 3rd and 6 coming up. 4 wide receivers, 1 running back right behind them. See what they do here. Get it. Quick throw right out to number 80. Gets a couple. Flag down on the field, but he breaks another tackle. Good run, but this might be coming back, unfortunately, for Gooding. Good catch and making something out of nothing from Carson Page there, the wide receiver. Let's see what they say.
Yeah, that's right. Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty, replay, 3rd down.
There we go. We got the ref talking now. There we go. Holding, as you guys can hear there. Backs them up 10 yards. Now they're at their 40-yard line. At the 40-yard line, excuse me. So 3rd and very long coming up for Gooding. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in this ball game. As Gooding is just probably going to milk this thing away and secure the Week 2 win. Handoff. Nothing doing. Oh, fumble, it looks like. Oh, number 62 recovers for Gooding. Avery Young recovers it, but fumble on the field. 4th and about a mile, it looks like, coming up for Gooding. So, would be pretty surprised if they don't punt it, but who knows? They could be going for it. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in this ball game. Once again, huge thank you for Signature Roofing covering our community, for sponsoring this. Huge thank you to you guys. And while you guys are at it, you guys should watch the next 2 games coming up. Should be some great football coming from the Blue coming up. This is the first of 3 games, and make sure you guys stay tuned for that. 2 wide receivers out, running back behind him, 4th down. Just a quick pitch. Yeah, nothing doing here. Oh, wow, what a hit by number 8 from Parma. Jacob Mickelson, what a hit. That's a turnover on down. This is going to be Parma's football coming up. 2 minutes left in the ball game. So last couple of minutes, counting it down. At the 45-yard line, that's where Parma is going to take over. Very good high-scoring game today. 64 points was scored, so great game today. High-scoring. Great effort from both teams today as they showed up on the blue. Pass by number 12, and number 1 couldn't corral it. That is Brody Snell. That couldn't catch it, but a little too high for him. 2nd and 10 coming up from the 45-yard line. I think both bands came to the blue today on the. I've been hearing both of them, and they've been very good. So, shout out to both of the schools' bands. Very good band performances I've been hearing today, and yeah, very good. 2nd and 10 coming up. 4 wideouts, one running back to the left. Low snap. Drops back to pass. Oh. In the fingertips of number 10, but he doesn't corral it. Actually, a very good pass by the QB. Just couldn't get his hands on that. 3rd and 10 coming up. If you're good and you got to go into next week feeling really good about yourselves, you just knew what the task at hand was and you took care of business, and that's exactly what happened. And if I'm Parma, I mean, obviously this isn't the outcome you wanted, but I mean, there's definitely some bright spots here, and you can look forward to that and just building on that into the next couple of weeks in the season. Excuse me. Incomplete pass intended wide receiver is number 8, Jacob Mickelson, the senior. 33 seconds left in this game. 4th and 10. Also, I've just mentioned the band, but both cheerleaders, all the cheerleaders came out too. So both teams traveled very well, getting obviously a lot farther than Parma, but both teams traveled very good to come watch their teams and support them. So a good amount of people came here today, and great environment, like I've been saying. Amazing environment here on the iconic blue turf. 4 wide receivers out. 4th and 10. Drops back to pass. Going deep and just overthrows him. So it'll be a turnover on downs, and Gooding will take over. I'm assuming they'll just probably take a knee to end this thing. So, but like I said, great performance by Gooding. Really took control, starting with that O-line and their running backs, and then just their D-line, just not letting anything get by them, and amazing performance. And also their QB, when he's needed to make throws, it's been right on the money every single time, just about. So if I'm Gooding, I'm looking forward to the next couple of weeks, because you have a lot of positives about this game that on film are going to be very good to look at. It's always nice when you have a week at film and there's only good things to look at, and that's pretty much what I can say about this. And yep, kneeling it out, and that's the ball game. Final score is Gooding Senators 50 and the Parma Panthers 14. Once again, thank you so much to Signature Roofing for sponsoring this. And yeah, great ball game today, high scoring, and yeah, like I've said a couple of times, if you want to watch some more great high school football, make sure you tune into the next 2 games. Should be great ones. Amazing blue turf and great ball game today, honestly. Both teams fought hard, but Gooding, just like I've been saying, a lot to look forward to here. A lot to look forward to. And great game, and yeah, make sure you tune into the next couple ones. This is the first of 3 games today, and yeah, great event so far. I'm looking forward to it and watching the next couple of games because it's been amazing so far. Okay. And it sounds like just a moment we are going to have a live interview on the field. So that should be very exciting. Not sure who we're interviewing, but should be coming down very soonly. All right, you're good to go, Cody.
All right. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get my questions. See, you guys got all this prime. I figured it might be. Let me know when we're live. All right, we are here with the Gooding head coach. What's your name, sir?
Tanner Bauman.
Tanner Bombing. You guys just won against Parma, 49-14. How do you feel?
Well, our kids executed. You know, we put a game plan in front of them this week, and it's nice to see a bunch of 16 and 17-year-olds could listen and put it on the field. So I'm glad we displayed that.
Oh, yeah. What were some key factors that really contributed to your dominant performance all game?
We say the Senator way. It's doing things the right way. It's not the big play, but the correct play. So we had a couple mental laps. We gave up a kickoff return, and then I don't know if we gave up 10 yards on kickoff return the rest of the day. So I think the response by our kids was awesome.
How did you guys prepare yourself coming into this match? I know Parma is kind of a tough team, so how did you prepare yourself?
So we challenged our kids to watch 10 minutes of film each, coaches 3 hours, and we had all but one kid in our program complete that this week. So kind of getting kids to fall in love with the game and studying the game.
Perfect. I think I got one more. With the strong win, how do you plan to maintain the momentum going into your next game?
We're going to celebrate 24 hours, and then we're going to restart and move on to Caldwell next week. So
Just like it's 0-0.
Just like it's 0-0 every
All
week.
right. Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Congrats on the win.
Yep.
Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Great matchup today, and make sure you tune into the next couple ones because should be some great football today. Once again, thank you so much for Signature Roofing. They are covering our community. And, yeah, great matchup today. Amazing game, and make sure you tune into the next ones. And that's all with me. Thank you, and I'm Keaton Sorensen, and that's it from me.